but very hard, rarely.
Yeah. Man, I like watching DK so much.
Yeah. I wish it was a little bit better, so we'd see DK more in the tournaments.
Yeah, but you know, like in America, you have quite a bit of like good DKs, and they get really far, like relatively, reasonably far in the bracket. So I think it's just a matter of like stepping your game up. You can definitely do it with DK. It's raw punch in the face, and another one.
Yeah, and the backside.
Even when Loota's playing DK, still abusing the platforms. Yeah, DK is such an unfortunate character because he wouldn't. I don't think he would need much to be good. Just a little bit better shield and remove his stupid hurt box on the Thai hurt box. You know?
That's big, and maybe because he gets comboed so hard. Maybe a real nair. Maybe that.
Yeah. By the way, do you know the history of Loota's tag? Because I see Loota and WMK using that tag a lot.
I have no idea.
Right. It means trap in Finland, for those wondering.
He uses many other attacks also.
Man, sometimes I wish you know.
Team combos.
Ooh. You know. Sometimes I wish some characters were a little bit better in melee. But then again, I started to think that, at least in Finland, I think you can pretty much do it with any character if you just, are good enough.
And there's one thing I want to talk about is the interesting this KO Fest. It's really fun. There's 4 players, and you only compete on getting the KOs.
Right.
And once you get like 30 or 40 or something, you win the thing.
Right.
So it's free for all, but you gotta get the KOs, and you take the character with random.
I'm such a purist that I never really cared for much of the non, tournament games. But I gotta admit, Ironmans are pretty fun.
Yeah, I think it's better than Iron.
Yeah.
Or depends on what kind of Iron Man are you playing. It's so sad that Donkey comes forward there. You cannot fast fall it.
Yeah.
Don't come out.
Yeah.
Bang! Bang!
Super slow. Yeah.
You can almost kill yourself.
Yeah. It's not like it's totally useless. It's just super slow in a fast game like melee.
There are probably some combos.
But yeah, I think DK is.
What is doing?
DK is actually not a bad character at all. I think it's definitely I think he's worth maining if you play melee. I think people
stages like Final Destination. If you want to trick some space animal who's not used to the matchup, maybe suddenly pull a surprise Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
Final Destination.
I think people like.
Oh, he missed a sweet spot.
Oh my god. I didn't see that. Didn't happen.
Yeah, he was turned away. So. But it's not looking hard. I could smell that coming. Side B attempts.
Actually, I haven't focused on the match at all, but the Peach could definitely. Oh, never mind.
And that's an awesome move. It's so sad. Game has good moves, but its defense so horrible.
Yeah. I don't know if it's interesting to the viewers, but I definitely respect the Loota and PeliQ picking out those low tier characters over theirs. I think it's super entertaining.
It is.
I don't know. I think people over-evaluate, at least in scenes that are not so high level. I think people over-evaluate the importance of picking a high or top tier.
Yeah. And of course, some characters are much easier to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen Leffen's tier list?
No.
It's basically like this tier list that top tiers you can win a tournament. Almost everyone. You can win a tournament, but it's super hard. And then you have Kirby or Bowser, and you can win a tournament, but it's super hard.
Yeah.
Like that.
Funny.
And I really like that because I definitely agree that if you just no matter how bad your character is, you can still get, like in a game like Melee, you can get really, really far.
Yeah.
You know, if it's just good enough.
Like the skill gap is, but the problem when you're facing the very best players, you just have to take all you got.
Yeah, maybe not
the
like on the world class level.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not doable, but almost anywhere else, I think it's super doable.
But it's funny, like let's think if there was no Hungry Box, what would we think about Jigglypuff being a viable character?
Well, there was Mango kind of before Hungry Box, so but yeah, that's true. That's a fair point. You know, a lot of characters. You know, in the Melee series, this character sucks, and then somebody shows that they do not, and
like there are other good Jigglypuffs like Deck and such.
But yeah, that's true nowadays.
I don't think he wins those big tournaments. Like
I think he has taken a break or something. I'm not sure. I don't think he has retired, but he has taken a break at least. Oh, I like the rest attempt. You know, you know, with a character like DK, it definitely could have shield poke, but it just didn't space it properly. But
it seems you really go for those rests, especially when you have 0.
Yeah, like DK is such a, you know. I remember once in France at HF LAN, I played this DK, French DK main, and he beat my Sheik, so I counterpick Jigglypuff, and it was super fun.
That's super fun, you mean, probably won.
Say again?
It's as super fun, you say you probably won, or?
Yeah, I won. I managed to win with DK. I just rested him a bunch. You know, if you see a weakness, you gotta abuse it.
Definitely. So, I think Loota's trolling a little bit there.
Yeah, I agree.
But I could imagine, you know, if there was a like low tire team tournament, this could be actually a good combo.
Yeah.
Because Donkey Kong, Game & Watch can help Donkey Kong's recovery with that.
Yeah, true.
Donkey Kong has so...
Teams?
What am I seeing?
Teams is overall like so unexplored. You know, even with the top tiers, the character matchups are sort of like unexplored. So it would be definitely interesting to see more low tier action.
Yeah. So props to Loota and PeliQ for winning with the low tires.
So if I'm not mistaken, I think
that was the last set.
Yeah, that was the last set. So I think we're gonna move on to Smash 4 doubles. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Brackets. So we're gonna head straight to Melee doubles top 8.
Okay.
So that's what's gonna happen. I lied.
Also go play a little bit.
Yeah, maybe we should warm up a little bit.
Even though I'm not a great Melee player, I think that's still more my thing than talking here.
What? Say again?
I was just saying that maybe it's better for me to be playing than talking here.
All right.
Just listening to you.
All right.
One thing I was thinking, like